Well, I'm joined in by Ahmed Tabshir Chaudhary. He's the Secretary of the External Affairs of the Ahmadiyya community in Bangladesh. Sir, we've heard reports from Bangladesh about how the minority community, the Ahmadiyya community, has also been attacked at various places. Can you give us some details about the attacks that have happened at your place?
Okay, thank you, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to the audience. First of all, basically Bangladesh is a peaceful country, was a peaceful country, and there was a communal harmony. People had been living here for hundreds of years, but unfortunately, for last couple of years, some distortion has started, and mainly mostly from most particularly for Ahmadis. There's Pakistani Maulvis. They came in 90s, and since then the situation has changed. Similarly, I'll talk about the Ahmadis later. Regarding Hindu, Christians, and other minorities, time to time there are some incidents, and when there are some crises in the country, this situation arises basically. So it is basically the artificial crisis created by some vested corner. Fortunately, this time, after the departure of Sheikh Hasina, this time, the first time I should say, the Hindus were not attacked that much. They were in threat. There were small incidences, but not that much, because I had talked with the Hindu, Buddhist, Christian, the forum of Bangladesh, Mr. Kajal Debnath. We are very good friends. And he said that this time they are more or less safe. But Ahmadis have been targeted after this incident. But Ahmadis are not a political party. Ahmadis have no connection with any political party. We are just a peaceful citizen of the country, and we have no affiliation with any parties. But taking this advantage, because after the resignation of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and when she left the country, apparently the army chief, he came in the screen, he was running the show. So, he announced that Sheikh Hasina has resigned, he has left, and now we are going to form an interim government after discussing with the relevant political parties and the students, those who were.
But sir, if you can tell us, what have the attacks been as of now? Like you spoke about sudden attacks on the Ahmadiyya community, where all have they been attacked as of now?
Sorry?
If you could tell us about the current attack, where it all have Ahmadi communities faced this attack after Sheikh Hasina?
I was going to that just with 1-2 sentences. During this time, because I was trying to make you understand the environment, the situation. Right. So the discussion was going on for formation of a civil government, and it may take another 1 or 2 days. So during this time, basically there is no administration, because recent agitation, police was very much affected, because they were directly involved in confrontation with the students, and not only students, with the agitators. So at this moment, police are a little bit back foot. All right. They are not in front. No, they are not seen elsewhere. Even the police stations are empty. So taking this advantage, the mullah and the vested corner, basically those who regularly try to oppose the Ahmadis, they started their work. Yesterday, after the announcement that Prime Minister has resigned and she left, so in the afternoon, a group of Maulvis, they rushed to the Ahmadnagar village. Ahmadnagar village is mostly owned by the Ahmadis. We have 2 villages, Ahmadnagar and Shalshri. So there are around 4,000 Ahmadis live in these 2 villages, just one adjacent village, 2 villages. and it is in Panchgarh district, and almost it is Ahmadnagar is under the Panchgarh district headquarter, and so they came and suddenly they attacked with thousands of people. They came. They started attacking our houses. So Ahmadiyya houses were demolished. They set fire. They looted. It happened earlier also, and finally they came to our mosque. This is the first time our mosque was attacked.
All right.
They entered to our mosque, and they just climbed over the wall, and they also broke our gate, and they entered the mosque, and they set fire inside the mosque. There was prayer mats, other things, they burned it. There were some chairs also, plastic chairs, those who sit, those who says prayer sitting on the chair, and some furnitures like tables and bookshelves, Quran Sharif. So they burned that. And also they burned the guest house, one part of the guest house, the lower downstairs of the guest house, and also our office. But luckily they couldn't go the upstairs of the guest house. Somehow the Saddam were there and they resisted. Then they went out and they tried to enter to Jamia. They broke some parts of the Jamia, but they couldn't enter to the Jamia. Then they went to the our Jalsaga, and they burned our main store, Jalsaga store. It's a huge items were there. We had many hundreds of thousands taka valued, goods were there, like a fan and mats, prayer mats, carpets, blankets, and many other things, cutleries, crockeries. So they burned the whole, that store.
If I can come in, Tabshir Saab, while all this was happening, was there any presence of the police? Like you already mentioned that there was no presence. There's a collapse of administration.
Yeah, unfortunately, we could not.
Army, any assistance from the army?
Yeah, later. We initially tried the help from the civil government, civil authority. So since we have some personal, they know us very well. So unfortunately, DC, he himself said that I am undone. We are already captured. We are also, seized by the agitators. So we are in trouble. Please try to call army directly. Then it was very difficult to call army because we didn't have direct connection at that time. However, we have some connections in headquarter in Dhaka. So we, through that headquarter, that connection, we could able to reach the local army, not local, nearby army station. It was quite far, around 30-40 kilometers far. However, and there was a small unit was in the town. So they rushed, and after they came, the miscreants, they fled away.
All right, all right. So do you believe there could be more attacks in the coming days? Because there is no administration.
In fact, today also there was a threat. Today they tried to come again. So yesterday's yesterday's attack, around 70 houses were burned. Ahmadi houses were burned. I sent you some video. I think you received it,
yes,
and also still pictures. So so 70 houses were burned. Around 18 Ahmadis were injured. Out of them, 7, 8 were from Jamia students were there. So, and also, so this happened today. Also, they tried to come and again started to attack our people, but army was there. So when army came, so they fled away. They couldn't do this. But at the same time, yesterday, in another place, it's called Taraganj in Rangpur. We had a mosque there. They totally demolished our mosque. They burned the mosque in Taraganj. And also they tried to attack our another mosque in Dhaka city. We have quite a number of mosques in Dhaka, in our capital. And one mosque was at Mother Tech. It's a very nice mosque and it's a very big minaret like Minaratul Masih. So So they tried to attack that. They came, but good thing is that the local people, they came forward and they supported us and they resisted them and they fled away.
So, sir,
So, ji.
so as of now, what is the appeal to all these people who are attacking you? What will your response be from your end? Because you've been continuously.
I have three more stories.
All right.
Today they attacked our another mosque. It is at Nilphamari district.
All right.
So called Chorai Khola. It's a village. We had a mosque there. So they came with the bulldozer and they totally demolished our mosque there. Later, army came. And similarly, there is another small area, small mosque in Rajshahi district. So they also demolished that mosque. And in the afternoon, there was another attack at it's called Sherpur district. The village name is Rangtia. And still Ahmadis have left their houses. They are hiding here and there. Even they ran away to the peripheries to save themselves. And they have ransacked our houses. So these are the 6 incidents till now have taken place. We have informed, we are in touch with the various organizations, human rights organizations also. But unfortunately, since there is no established law and order situation, so it's very difficult now for us to get support. However, it takes time, but we are getting support. But by that time, the whatever massacre is done.
So, sir, in such a situation, what is the Ahmadiyya community going to do? Are we going to see people leave their houses and look for shelter? What is going to happen from the Ahmadiyya community side? What will your response be to those people who are attacking you?
We are trying to get help from the administration. We have no other way. But our people, we are giving them the shelter. We have those who are still have in good condition. So they are taking place they are taking shelter to that houses. Also in our Jamia, people are taking shelter.
So my last question to you would be, what would you tell those people who are attacking you, and why have they been attacking you? What would you tell them if they were in front of you? That because you've been attacked because of your belief. So what would your response be to them after all these attacks that are happening?
You see, these people are not a normal human being. So what can tell them? What you can tell them? Because it is you have not. The situation to talk with them, because they are equipped with various weapons, sharp weapons and other things. So if they come for discussion, we can discuss with them. Okay, what is the reason? Why you are attacking us? But there is no situation to talk to them. So only thing is that law enforcing authority can protect them. They can resist them. Otherwise, we don't find any other
Is there a scope of retaliation because there is a lack of administration? Do we expect any retaliation
you
from
know,
the houses
usually
being attacked?
Yeah, excuse me. Usually, the Ahmadis never retaliate because they always try to abide with the law, and we never take law in our hand. So, but however, for self-protection, we are ready for that, and we are doing that for self-protection, at least for defensive purpose. We have some instructions, and we have given them that. Okay, anyway, at least to save ourselves.
Well,
but it's very difficult to face the thousands of people, you understand.
And what is the strength of the community there in these villages that you have spoken to us about?
The Ahmadnagar is Shalshri, I said about, is around 4,000. But Ahmadnagar, where it was they were attacked the village, Ahmadnagar. There we have around 1,200 members.
All right, well, let's hope everything becomes normal as fast as possible, and we
Yes,
hope
we
you all
hope
are
so.
in safe hands. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Tabshir Sahab. It's nice talking to you.
Exactly. Thank you.
तबशीर साहब, इंग्लिश में हो गया, एक दो सवाल मैं आपसे उर्दू में भी पूछ लेता हूँ
जी
हमारे
जी
हिंदी
जी
ऑडियंस के लिए।
जी
थैंक यू सो मच आप हमारे साथ जुड़े बात करने के लिए तबशीर साहब। स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं एक चीज बता, लेट्स जरा, क्योंकि हिंदी टेलीविजन की ऑडियंस बड़ी ज्यादा देर तक सुनती नहीं है, तो इफ यू कुड बी शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट सर।
जी
आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए तबशीर साहब। कैन यू, आप हमें बता सकते हैं बेसिकली आपके साथ हमें खबर आई है कि अहमदिया कम्युनिटी पर भी अटैक्स हो रहे हैं बांग्लादेश में, कीपिंग इन माइंड जो सिचुएशन है अभी बांग्लादेश की, तो कुछ डिटेल्स हमें दे
जी
सकते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है बांग्लादेश में अहमदिया कम्युनिटी के साथ।
जी आपको भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। वो कल जब प्राइम मिनिस्टर शेख हसीना रिजाइंड एंड शी लेफ्ट द कंट्री,
हम्म।
आफ्टर दैट सिंस द न्यू गवर्नमेंट हैज, अभी तक वो नया गवर्नमेंट तो टेक ओवर नहीं किया है। इंटरिम आर्मी इज आर्मी कंट्री रन कर रहा है। सो टेकिंग दिस से इस टेकिंग दिस सिचुएशन, इसमें वो जो मौलवी जो है वो हमारे हमें अटैक किया है। वो हमारा अहमदी विलेज है, उसका नाम है अहमदनगर। वो पंचगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है। सो वहाँ करीबन 1200 अहमदी वहाँ रहते हैं। उसके साथ और एक विलेज है, उसमें करीबन 2800 अहमदी है उसमें। सो टोटल 4000 अहमदी उस एरिया में रहते हैं। तो वो मुल्ला ने आया और वो अटैक किया है अहमदिया का घर, जो मकान जो है वो वेंडलाइज किया, उसमें आग लगाया। वो हमारा मस्जिद में भी, मस्जिदें भी आया है, मस्जिद में भी आग लगाया। हमारा जामिया में अटैक किया। हमारा जो क्या कहते हैं, हमारा जलसा गाह है उसमें आग लगाया। हमारा जो स्टोर, बिग स्टोर रूम था, उसमें आग लगाया है। और करीबन 70 मकान अहमदियों का वो डिमोलिश हो गया। और 18 अहमदी वो जख्मी हुआ है।
अच्छा, सरकार की
उसके
तरफ से
बाद
कोई, हाँ सरकार तो है नहीं, लेकिन कोई मदद आई है आपको वहां से?
थोड़ा सा बात आ सकता हूँ मैंने?
हाँ।
जरूरी फोन है।